Ooh, super chat.
Thank you very much, Dino Days Performance Parts Limited Honda Specialists. Can I help anyone? I click live by accident. I'm not really meant to be live. I just, you know, I just made a mistake. Actually, I didn't. It was going marvelously, Mystic. Oh my God. Extremely marvelously. No, I just thought... I've been in the studio since like 7 o'clock this morning, trying to find a video to make. Nothing. Nada. Not a pip. I just can't find anything to make a video about, and it's doing my nugget then. So I was sitting here thinking, what can I do? What can I do to inspire myself? So I thought, I know. I'll go live at 2 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon and see what's different. But nothing's different. You're all here. I feel so. Your new fan name will now be the Band Gang. Band Gang? Why? Who's the Band Gang? Hey, hang on a minute. That's very close to those two words the other way around. I'm not sure I like it. No, so yeah, I just thought I would jump on and see what's going on in the world and see if anybody's got any suggestions. YouTubers block. I never wake up grumpy. I'm actually never grumpy, the judgmental cat, and I certainly didn't just wake up. I've already done 7 hours in this room, and I've got a grand total of nothing done. I was going to make a video about Noah's Ark again. It was on the, let me see. Let me see. Like, my live streams never make sense, but this one even more so, because I literally, this wasn't planned. This was just, I thought I would jump on and see what the hell's going on. Yeah, Sleeping Warrior, WS, I've got absolutely no interest in that. No interest in that douche canoe at all. I've just done a flat earth video. Flat earth videos do not do very well on my channel anymore. But this is the video I sort of, like, I kind of started making it. Hang on, let me show you. Bear with me, uno momento. Chrome tab, share the audio, skadoosh, load, boom. So this is the one I started making.
The pairs of all creatures with the breath of life in them came to Noah and entered the ark. That would actually include dinosaurs.
So answers in Genesis, obviously. Comments are turned off, obviously. But they think that that there were dinosaurs on the ark as well, which I didn't even know what to say about it. But I started recording the video, and I was about, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes into my process, which gives me about 5 to 10 seconds of what would have been an uploadable video, and it was just shit. I just wasn't feeling it at all. I will pass that message on. Dino Days perform Honda Man. But if I was feeling like Mr. Helpy Helpington, which I'm not, I would share the link to the collaboration video I've already done with Lord Callum. And he's done a video on my channel. Oh, there we are. No need to share it. He is in the house. He's in work in the vape shop, and he's probably like, what the hell, daddy? What is going on? Francis Paisley. Hello, this is my first time watching you live. Well, lucky you. Don't get too overexcited. My live streams, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Yeah, I saw something about that. The Happy Little Fox, a.k.a. Benji, the man with an oddly posh voice. Earth is 70% water, which isn't carbonated. Does that mean it's flat? I've seen that being shared a few times in my comment section. And in various other places on the internet. Yeah, so I really don't know what to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This happens from time to time. I just, I've got my list. Can I show you my list? Can I show you my list without revealing my innermost secrets? Vila Vendetta, hey to you as well. So let's have a clickety-click. There we are. We share this with you as well. So this is my possible video topics. Doohickey, doobry what's it? See, so I've got this list on the tubes, and it's basically best of Neil deGrasse Tyson on religion. That's not really a video for me to react to. That's a video for me to possibly steal things from in the future. People tell a pastor why they don't believe in God. NASA warns Roger about false Mars mud fossils, but it is false. Scientists at NASA in denial. I've noticed there's a bit of a pattern with Roger Spur lately. He seems to be putting videos up on his channel and titling them things. Let me. I'll.
Okay, this is the U.S.
Oh, shut up, Rog. So he seems to be titling Let me pull them up so what I'm saying actually makes sense. Where are we? Where did I see it? I saw a couple of them. Roger Spur debates academia and Lawrence something or other. But if you look at the video, it's not a debate at all. It's him doing exactly what I do, reacting to other people's video. Roger Spur debates PBS space-time. There is no debate. Roger Spur debates Bill Nye on physics and geology. But they're all too long, a 40-minute video. That's way too long for me to react to, mainly because I'm lazy and, I like my videos to just be, hello, Keela, how you doing? I like my videos to be of a certain length. Don't we all? Good morning from Vancouver, Canada. Well, good morning from Swansea in Wales. But yeah, I just call me Avi. Not cousin Avi, surely. Got burnout, we've all been there. Supposed to get my new office set up, but here I am, watching a Welshman talk about conspiracies. Well, I'm not technically talking about conspiracies. It's not necessarily burnout. I don't feel burnt out. It's just sometimes, I'm looking through my potential video topics list and thinking, well, I did a video about that last week, or I've done 3 videos about that this month. Do you know what I mean? And, I always try my best to not have too much repetition in my content.
Ooh, super chat.
Hey, you
Thank
delicious, bald, flat earth debunking machine. Take my money. Thank you, Mrs. Parker Incorporated. That's a very official sounding name, but thank you very much indeed. I'm... no, it was not a Snatch reference. It's Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. But I do also love Snatch as well. The film. It's pretty good. Black Phoenix Family. No, it was not a Snatch reference. Hello, John Riley. I am doing very well. How the devil are you? Brief Dalek voice there. It could well have been. I'm long overdue some technical issues. And Joe, I'm all really disappointed with you lot as well. Because, you all watch my content. You all kind of know what I'm about, what I do. And you've seen this many, many times. And nobody noticed I bought a new lens to improve my video quality again. I need everyone to tell me how fantastic I am on a very regular basis because my entire existence is based on how popular I am on YouTube. What's wrong with you? Oh, what's Lord Callum talking about? He better not be hijacking my live stream. He can do his own live streams. Video about the pleasures of having a son that's so funny, handsome, and talented. Well, I suppose I could make that video, but I try not to lie in my videos. I try to make them factual and as honest as I possibly can. Somebody whose name I can't really see properly says they would watch it. Grandpa and Ali, good day, kind sir. How are you? Your comments are a continuing source of entertainment. And they take me a very long time to read, and I've got the attention span of a gnat. Aromatics, says, how much do you think you've spent on your tattoos, and over how long did it take? I've been getting tattooed since I was 17. I definitely didn't lie about my age to get my first tattoo done underage, and I would be afraid to say how much I've spent on it. But funnily enough, you know, I'm sure we've got some maths geniuses in the audience. My throat, back of my neck and my head, my chest here, I've had 12 sit-ins at £180 per sit-in. So that's just on, you know, what you can see here and what I showed through a blurry lens in my my follow-up video about those scumbag sovereign citizens. Ben Speed, have you seen that new show on Discovery about DIY astronauts? One of them is a Twad Earth dweeb. I haven't actually, no. Good day, E. Thompson 21, 201. I love Creaky, and I do. He's awesome. How far is this new lens stop down? F1.4 gasm, the old China teapot. F1.4. Why are we thinking too much blurry background, or yeah, no? Are we thinking something else? But yeah, it's an F1.4. It's the same lens I used to have on my Canon camera. To be honest with you, what I did is Mrs. Blinder and I went on a shopping trip to Cardiff last Friday or Saturday, something like that.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
Indeed. And there's a nice photography shop in Cardiff in one of the arcades. And I took the lens off my Canon camera, which I now I can't do it, I'm not using OBS, but I've got my Canon camera up there hanging off the gantry. And they give me a good deal on the old lens. I part exchanged it. And I took out exactly the same lens. It's a Sigma f1.4 prime lens, and I just love the way it looks. But the only thing I'm having a problem with, and I know it's because I use autofocus, is every so often it's focusing on my microphone rather than on me, which is why I've moved myself a little bit closer to the lens. Unclean hands, is that how much I've spent on tattoos and that's in the last year? That's way too much money. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. John Riley says, it looks great, don't change it. Thank you, mate, I appreciate that. Yeah, I shouldn't obsess over these minor little things, but I do. I can't help it. No, I didn't buy a Santa Claus figure. Mrs. Blinder was throwing it out, so that's the entirety of my my Christmas cheer in the studio. Seeing your visage in higher detail is an improvement, for crying out loud. I've just had lunch. Yes, also I now stream and well, no, it's a tricky one because technically this stream is in 1080p, but somebody's just super chatted and I missed it. Apologies.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Freaky, you're awesome. Thank you, pal. Or palette. I'm never sure by some people's name whether they are male, female, or other. But thank you for the super chat anyway. But you've completely distracted me now. Oh. Yeah, so the stream is going out in 1080p, as you'll see if you hover over the settings button. But my camera is in 4K. And my last, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe even 10 videos have all been in 4K. I don't know if anybody's even noticed, to be honest, but the files are huge. But because I bought that, whatever it was, 15 or 20 terabyte external hard drive, then, you know, I'm a little bit more confident about having I don't know, what was I talking about? I'm still getting distracted by the side chat. What can I say? 12 sit-ins at 180 is 2160. Bloody hell, I would have painted your body green for a £5. Yeah, but I haven't got my body painted green, have I? You silly sausage. Good day, UKPI. And good day, Hawkeye ITC. Itchy Testicle Crew. Awesome. Creaky Blinder 1080p quality video, but my screen is on 980p. What's 980p? Yeah, but you know, if I look at the analytics on my channel, a massive percentage of people watch me on mobile devices. No, oh, Stream Elements. Why am I replying to Stream Elements? That was meant to be Crafty Keeler. No, I know it's unheard of, Keeler. I resent the accusation as well of people thinking I get distracted. It's just rude. We need answers, Creaky. Are Torchwood still in Cardiff? I don't know what Torchwood is. I don't know. I don't know what Torchwood is. Sorry, pal. But yeah. So where's the flood of people suggesting videos for me to react to?
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
$5 from the pothole for your next 4 minutes in the chat. Are you available, mate? Have you got 5 minutes to spare, or are you sitting there in your Y front having a cup of coffee, preparing to go to work? But thank you for the super chat. It is much obliged. Deadly Dave says hello, Deadly Dave. Diddly Dave. Somebody says something. Hang on a second. No, mate. Torchwood belongs. Creaky obviously doesn't watch the BBC. I'll be honest with you, Joe. I hardly watch any TV at all. Like not live TV, but you know, as the programs are on. Like I say, I spend so much time working between this and you know the vape shop and everything. I don't really ever get much time to leg flea to sit down and watch TV, and I've got no interest in 90% of the shows that are on TV. But you'll always know when there's a show I like, because I'll usually cut my live stream short to go in the house and watch it, because they all usually start at 9 o'clock. Water. Hydration is very important. Tastes like shit on a stick, but apparently it's very important. And I had to speak to the doctors yesterday. My IBS is kicking my ass lately. I could literally shit through the eye of a needle some mornings. I don't know what the hell is going on. So apparently now, even though I've cut all fizzy drinks out of my diet, now I also have to cut anything with any element of flavour out of my diet as well. But there we are. It is what it is. Freaky should have been creaky. Autocorrect, sorry. Yeah, that's what everyone says. That's what everyone says, but
ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Very much appreciated. Slick X Triple X. That is so cool. That is a cool name. Your comedy tasting is excellent. Puts you in the top class of those who play spotlight on the idiots, otherwise known as soft sits or First Amendment auditors. Yeah, but it's like, so I think a lot of people misunderstood my let me just bear with. Okay, so my community post from t'other day. On a second, how do I, you know, aha, that's a bit bigger and that's a bit better. So my channel seems to be pushing me in a different direction. It wasn't really. It was just something I said. A surprising one. So let's ask the people that count. You. Not you. You're a bit of a knob. But the rest of you. I basically wanted... This was an exercise in feedback. Every so often I like to do this, you know, to make sure I'm still heading in the right direction. People are still, you know, enjoying what I'm making. Blah-de-blah, blah-blah, blibbity-blibbity blah. No, that's not good, is it? That's even worse. I don't like being that side. Yeah, that's better. Stuff going on up there, look. So, Flat Earth has got 11% of the vote. religious extremists got 11% of the vote. First Amendment auditors got 4% of the vote. Sovereign citizens, 9%. General conspiracy theorists, 65%. Now, when I typed that out, for the first draft, I typed out all of the above, and I thought, oh, that's too straightforward for me. People will expect there to be a stupid one in there. So I called it general conspiracy theorists. I could have just as easily typed, all of the above, or just carry on with what I'm doing now. And somebody just brought up First Amendment auditors. It was the lowest one, 4% of the vote. But interestingly enough, which tells me one of two things. Either you all constantly lie to me, which is a real possibility. There's some dodgy people on the internet. Or these surveys mean absolutely nothing. Because the lowest result is the type of content that gets me the most views. First Amendment auditors. Very, very strange. Again, flat earthers, I'll be honest, on my channel, certainly flat earthers are dying off. It seems that with the very rare exception, unless something really new has happened, which, let's face it, is flat earth, nothing new is ever going to happen. And they get the lower views as they can be really hit or miss. I can upload a flat earth video on Friday and it'll do crap. I can upload another one on the following Tuesday and it'll absolutely go bananas. So this is just an exercise in in what works and what doesn't work on my channel, but I don't think it's overly accurate. PB, I am sending you the link now, and it is very much appreciated because somebody sent me something off my Amazon wish list the other day, which was this Logitech MX3 mouse with up and down and right to left scrolling. Oh, it's amazing balls. And it is thoroughly, thoroughly appreciated. Truly. Creaky, now you can do an idiot video about Boris Johnson. I'll be honest, listen, it seems that, right, first of all, I choose not to talk about politics, right, because it's too divisive of a topic. And secondly, it would seem that my audience comes from a whole host of different political beliefs and backgrounds, whatever you want to call it. But I have not... now, nor will I ever. I'm pinning the Amazon wish list to the top of the chat because a couple of people are asking me for it. That's very kind of you guys. I'll be honest with you, there's not much on it at the minute. And obviously, I'll be totally honest with you, right? In fact, there's probably only one thing on there now that anybody's real. Look, let me show you. Let me show you. No, I better not, in case it shows my name and my address and everything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a complete spud.
Ooh, super chat.
Oh, wrong doohickey doodah. I've lost it now. Ah, there he is.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brainless Steel NL, which I've now found out is the Netherlands. There are water bottles with a smell cap, so your mind thinks the water has a flavour. Very interesting. Yes, it's not fun. Has anyone else got IBS? It's horrible. But yeah, so thank you guys. I've pinned the Amazon wish list at the top of the side chat. But like I say, there's not a massive amount on there now, and I'll be completely honest with you because I'm not a complete idiot. As I said in a video from last week, I'm just a bit of an idiot. There's only realistically one thing on there at the moment, Well, I'll tell you what's on there. There's Amazon gift cards, because that's always a good option for anybody that wants to support me in any way. You know, so you can buy it in whatever multiples you want. But if anybody does ever choose to buy an Amazon gift card, I know this is a pointless thing to say because it's a live stream and I don't leave my live streams up. But if you do send me an Amazon gift card, make sure you do it via the .co.uk Amazon website. Because if you do it via the American one, I'm not an American Prime user, so I lose most of the value of the gift card in postage. So the only other thing that's on, there's a pair of background lights that I've been desperate for ages. There's a gigantic bag of sweets, which seems quite cruel and pointless now because my guts are doing somersaults. And there's a camera on there, which I will probably end up buying myself at some point. But I put them in my wish list because, you know, this microphone, which was 400 quid, somebody very kindly bought me that, but I don't expect anybody to buy anything. You know, if you do, fantastic. If you don't, it doesn't surprise me because, you know, it's a lot of money and none of us have got loads of money. Oh my God, you're live in the afternoon and I didn't know until now. Dan, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know until I started about 15, 20 minutes ago either. I just thought, well, I can't find a video to make, so let's go live, is it? Why not? Why not, indeed? Oh, people have started emailing me video suggestions. Ah, Johnny Asian, I didn't spot you. Punani flavoured water. No, there's an... Oh, now then. Why I drink that. Punani's that bread, isn't it? That you put in like a press. Make sort of a toasted sandwich. I think I've got that right. So sick. I am currently pooping. That is all. Oh. So am I. We could be twins. I bet you're at least on a toilet, aren't you? Whew, stinky. Fancy jumping on, Sir Sec? I'd love somebody to talk to. Talking about having somebody to talk to, a couple of Wednesdays ago, and apologies that I didn't live stream yesterday morning. There's a very good reason for it. I couldn't be asked. Sick, if you fancy jumping on and having a chin wag for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, 3 weeks, till we both die, give me a shout and I'll send you a link. If not, stuff you, suit yourself. Did you see my comment? I watched your video earlier on and I just found it hilariously ironic that the ad that came up prior to your video, which I did watch in its entirety because I'm a nice man, was for Drinkaware. Not that I'm implying that you're a raging alcoholic or anything.
Super chat. Thank you.
From Jarl Webard Vinduskam. I've definitely said that wrong. Wow, a free super chat from YouTube and you still get the... No way, Jose. They usually, if they're going to do that sort of thing, they usually will... there'll be like a pop-up in the doohickey doodah, the back end of the tubes to let us know. But that's really cool. Anyone else care to try, seeing as it's free? And I never ask for super chats, as you know. But, you know, if they're dishing them out free. Anyway. FEP review. I get Bible study every time as I watch atheist channels. Yeah, like I say, I was gonna do a video about about Noah's Ark again. And if you'd been a real Creaky Blinder viewer and you'd been here right from the beginning, you'd know. Having a job and working and shit, that's no excuse. Hello, baby. Good morning. It's not 6:30 a.m. here, it's 2:30 p.m. here. Time zones. Freaky. Gary. Gary IOW celebrates 18 months of membership. Bloody hell, Gav, have you been a member for that long? I dropped a Discord DM for your consideration. Oh, I'll have to have a look. I'll be honest with you, I don't always... I shouldn't be looking at it while I'm on a live stream. I'll have a look at that, after I'm done being live.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Have it. Was that a free one, Dino Days performance? That is amazeball. That is amazeballs. Why are they doing that then? Why are they doing that? I was directed from Sir Sick. God says atheism is stupid. And to hear what's the... Really? See, that's another thing with YouTube that doesn't always make sense. I can see absolutely no... I'm glad it did. And welcome. I hope you have... I hope you're a subscriber. And if you're not, I'll just give you a few seconds to fix that and turn on the notification bell. But yeah, it's one of the mysteries of YouTube, pal. I have no idea why they would have sent you here. I'm glad they did. Don't misunderstand me. I don't have the free SC. Weird. You also don't have the ability to respond to me either. Clearly, Mr. Plot Hole. I said, and Sir Sick, who's snapping one off, dropping the kids off at the pool, delivering a turd burger. He's chosen. Oh, there he is. I'm just setting up my PC. Cool story, bro, but is that a yes or a no? You know how easily confused I am. Link me on the Twitter or something. I will do it now. Sick of the sir. Copy link. Go by there. Then by here. Do that now in a minute. Click on massages. Find Sir Sick, which will be really far down the list because he hates me and doesn't speak to me anymore. Oh, I've just sent you a linky doodle. Jump on. And obviously, the Plot Hole, you were still most welcome if you would care to join me.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Pay attention. Sir Sick did say you would join me. Sir Sick, I apologize. In your dreams. I don't apologize. But thank you for telling me off. At the cost of £2. Simon. You're a very nice man. What? No, Stream Elements. Become a channel member here. This is a damn good idea. I did respond, sniffle, then I got bumped by Sir Sick. Yeah, but I just spat on myself. The Plot Hole, you can come as well. Fancy it? You're most welcome. I will let me where is he? Oh God. I can't find you. There we are. I sent you a link as well. Let's have a race so you can get in here first. Better it's me. Mainly because I'm already here, but what can I say? Right, so if I do the doobry. Did that Amazon wishlist link work, by the way, for the people who asked for it?
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
David. Is that David Gurman? Is it a silent H or is it Gurman? But thank you very much indeed, David. Why don't everyone watching you jump into? Can you imagine? I don't know how many people you can have on what's this called? Melon App. Melon App have reached out to me as well and asked me to do something for them for their channel because apparently, which made me feel fan-dabby-dozy, but apparently I'm a Melon App power user because I'm feeling powerful. I am feeling powerful. I'm clicking too many buttons, got too many screens. I don't know what's going on. Anybody out there?
Sir Sex joined.
Sir Sex? Is he? Where is he? Invited guest? No. Damn.
Where is the
Sexy boy?
Can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
I don't know.
Well, of course. Right. So it wasn't that the Melon App bot mispronounced sick. You have actually Sir Sex.
Well, it gave me an opportunity and I took it.
Well, why not? Why not? How are you doing?
Sorry, I'm being spoken to by multiple people at once. What did you say?
Oh, no. You're a man. You can't multitask. It's impossible.
No, I don't brain good either. I took a while to get in because as soon as I came up, it went, "Oh, I want to use your camera," and I'm like, "I don't want you to use my camera."
Yeah.
So I had to go back behind my computer to unplug it because it's like, I'm not going to let you not use it.
That does beg the question. Look at this. It's John. Johnny O is in full flat earther mode. He's live streaming from his car. You crazy guy.
Oh, something stupid.
Yeah. Go to
Good evening.
scream at somebody.
Oh my God, he's doing CC.
That's right. You can't do this if you're not going to do CC, Sir Sick.
Sir Sick.
Exactly.
So anyway, my fellow kids, my fellow YouTuber guys, when was the last time you couldn't find anything to make a video about?
Yesterday.
Ah, good. I'm glad it's not just me. What
But
about
then
you?
I found something.
Sexy.
Well, I have the list, which is just a big list of ideas that I go back to, or if I haven't done them. You've seen the list.
Yeah, I was
shared
going
it
to
with
say,
you.
is that the list that you've sent me and I definitely haven't lost? Which is partly to blame for me not being able to find anything to make a video about today.
I can resend you the list.
No, that's one hell of an idea. That is one hell of an idea. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what it was? I did actually start making a video. I started making a video about it was off the Answers in Genesis channel. Some guy called Brian Douchebag or something along those lines. Were there dinosaurs on Noah's Ark? Which I thought was an amazing concept, but he was very monotone and it was very uninteresting even for me sitting here making the video. So I made the call that it was probably going to be a shit video like all my other videos, but I chose not to make this one.
It's not when it's a shit video, it's when it's shitter than you're happy with.
Yeah. That's a fair assessment actually. Hey, this I don't know, Johnny, have you ever made a video about Roger Sperm?
I have not.
You have
I
not?
should, because his name is Sperm.
Yes, cool.
That's
I
a
wish my
good
name
name.
was Sperm. His stupid cum as a last name. Ridiculous. Do you know, it's I'm gonna, because forgetting the fact that there's loads of people watching us, that's by the by. But I don't know if he did this on purpose. Sick, but Roger showed his face in a video.
Roger. University Roger.
The very same.
Oh my goodness.
And if I hadn't looked through like 500 videos this morning and still couldn't find one to make a video about, I'd be like, why didn't I just go onto his channel? What a knob. Jeez. Hang on a sec. So, no, hang on. It's not called Roger, is it?
You can just put Mud Fossil University.
Correct. I was just checking everyone was paying attention.
He is surprisingly big in terms
Mud
of...
Fossil University. Oh my word, he's on 121,000 subscribers now.
Because people like shit shows.
I weep for humanity, John. I really do.
I think a staggering amount of those do it unironically. I think
Do
an
you
upsetting
think
amount.
a lot of the people who are subscribed to people like him are there, ironically, as you said, they're subscribed to him so that they can mock him.
There's only so much. If they were there, if most of them were there for that, then his videos would get so many more views. But I don't know. I think people just go, this sounds like a good thing. And then they just wander off.
Yeah,
Probably off a cliff like a lemming.
because I noticed with it, I'm looking at his channel now. Why didn't I just put it on the screen so everyone can see what I'm looking at?
Put it in the middle instead of my face. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. So, his videos, he's got 121k subscribers. Latest video, 2,000. One before that, 2.2, 8,000, 1.5 thousand.
Well, he'll randomly, what's his most popular?
His most popular.
Jesus. Colossus certified biological in origin by MS.
Yeah, I've already
certified.
That one.
Certified. He uses this language that I think he thinks makes him sound really official, and then he's there jabbing a fucking monitor with a fucking fork or a
Yeah, I
spoon
know
or a
it's bizarre
feather.
because I know I don't know how long you've been here, but I was saying this earlier on. You know, he's got titles on his channel now, like for example, whether there we are, Roger Spurr debates academia and Lawrence something or other. Roger Spurr debates Bill Nye on physics and geology. No, you don't. You make videos about them. You react to their videos. That's not a debate.
And I
Isn't
imagine
this
the
the same
debate
guy
is,
that-
you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, John. What was that?
I know this isn't this the same guy that saw rock cocks everywhere.
That's
Yes.
it. Yeah. Giants roamed the world, and there were dragons.
I love his dragon content. It's amazing.
It's insane. It is. I can't find this bloody video, and I have to show it. Everyone watching this now, or
I like the video in the center of the screen right now. That looks like a good video. People should go watch that.
they definitely should.
Actually,
But
that's
you know-
possibly that might be my best performing video ever at the moment, at least for short term. It's
These
doing
are-
really,
these-
really well.
These now are obviously the videos I looked at this morning to make a video about. All my secrets are coming out now. Where the? I had a good look. You've not made a video about Theoph. Oh, you have, sick, haven't you, Theophilus?
I have no idea. I make a lot of videos.
Yeah, you do make a
I
lot
don't
of
remember
videos.
anything.
I'm the
It's
same.
not because you make a lot of videos that you don't remember.
Where is he?
I'm enjoying the interspersed sick content. That makes me happy.
I
That guy.
Good.
That guy in the middle there, is God actually the devil? I've been looking at him. He is.
Oh, I've made a video about him. I was aware of him before I ever came to YouTube. He used to be in there was a TV show about the freak show on Venice Beach in California, and he was one of the performers there. And have you seen this? Vegan booty paints herself with her own period blood to protest.
I mean, that just means no one wants to be particularly close to you.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, okay, you did that to yourself, did you? It's hardly immolating
good,
oneself
wholesome YouTube
in
content,
Tiananmen
that-
Square or whatever.
It's just absolute. Well, I haven't even got a word for it. Oh, come on. Why can't I find this video? I found it really easy earlier. Oh, look, one of my own videos in my history. I definitely don't watch my own videos. More than
Yeah,
twice a day.
based on this history search, I can tell who you definitely don't watch.
Yeah. Who's that? Oh, you. I watch every single video you make that you mention me in.
That's true.
I can't find it. This is so annoying.
It's time to do it yourself.
And I've got to give him ad revenue now to track it down. No, it's not that one.
I currently got 3 months of YouTube Premium. It's actually kind of amazing not having any ads in anything.
Yeah, do you know, I've thought of, so my mobile phone is with Vodafone. I've been with them for years, and I get Spotify included in my whatever you call it, you know, my mobile phone contract. And I'm gonna try YouTube Premium next time, because paying a whole tenner a month, do I look insane?
If you just happen, I don't know if you're into gaming at all, but if you have an Xbox Ultimate subscription, they
Right.
have 3 months free at the moment, which
Yeah,
is worth like 30 quid.
Yeah, I've just cracked out I've got a Chromebook, and
Yeah.
I can have a 3-month trial on there, but because I'm an idiot, I always forget to cancel free trials.
Well, I'm like, if it turns out to be good, I'll be happy with it. The thing I found most annoying about YouTube Premium is that you get so used to, oh, I finished watching this YouTube video, turn off phone.
Yeah.
It carries on playing now, which has been more annoying than it has been like useful.
Right, I've
I
got
have
you.
to think about, I have to pause it, then turn it off.
Yeah.
Why isn't it psychic?
Yeah, exactly. Well, doesn't
Fucking
it
useless.
know what you want it to do?
Exactly. They already know what I want to buy, apparently. Why can't they know what I want to do? as well?
Exactly. Johnny, are you on your way to work, are you?
Oh, yeah, that's all I do is work.
Yeah, I know the feeling. What time is it? So what time is it with you?
8:45 in
Damn.
the AM. Yeah.
Time zones.
Yuck.
Time zones.
What time is that?
So are you a late riser or an early riser, sick? Because I get up at stupid o'clock every day now, and I don't even shit the bed. I just seem to wake really early.
Well, I have kids, so I have to get up for them. But if it wasn't for them,
no longer kids.
I'd probably get up tomorrow if it wasn't for the.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a much younger man. I was Olympic standard when it came to staying in bed.
Now you're running out of time.
I know. I am. I'm in my twilight years. Do you know I've practically forgotten that I'm live and I'm still looking for this Roger video? I really am. Anyway, audience, I forgot you were here. I still need video ideas, and I can't help but notice that I've only received one email.
Those sons of bitches. How dare you?
How
dare you not do his work for him?
I was just going to say the same thing. You mean you expect me to find videos to react as well as reacting to them?
I'm going to give you the gift that keeps on
this
giving.
is the you.
Sorry, John?
Okay. So I'm going to give you the gift that keeps on giving. If you ever find the spot where you can't think of anything to make a video about, just look up auditing the USA.
Oh, that's I'm sure I've made it. Is that what's the guy's got a really odd name? Like
Glenn Serio.
Yeah. Much. I think I've made a video about him once. And you were saying one of you, was it you, John, that made a video about him the other day, or was that Radical? And he was really being a dick. Which
I think it was both of us.
But he was being exceptionally dicky, if that's even a thing. But yeah,
I made one and then Radical made one. So yeah, the videos practically make themselves with this fat fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. See, those are the kinds of videos I like. The ones where I have to put very little effort into them. Those are kind of the ideal.
Yes.
Model Railways. Good afternoon, sir.
I've never covered any of these auditing types. I can't see how I would approach such a thing.
Yeah, I sort of just dabble with them, to be honest. It's not sort of what the focus is, but they are quite easy to make content about, aren't they, John?
Oh, my goodness. Especially with this guy. There are a couple that are difficult because they're legitimate, whatever, but Glenn Serio, Jesus Christ.
I mean, anybody who's making a legitimate point is not someone that any of us should have any interest in, because they're making a legitimate point.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. That's very good.
Well, I disagree out of principle, even though I don't think that you should, murder badgers with a hammer.
Yeah. Oh, should you not? Wow. I was not aware, because that video I started making this morning, on the face of it, so if I was to give you the general gist of it, it sounds like it'll make a really good video. So the guy is there and he says that there were dinosaurs on the ark with Noah and all the other animals. Now, hearing that sentence tells me that's right up my street. That's the sort of thing we make videos about.
That sounds really good, yeah.
I just couldn't turn it into a video.
Could you not gel with it?
No.
Send it to me. See if I can sickify it.
Yeah, I will. I'll send you the link over. But it just happens sometimes. When I'm not sure if Kent Hovind is going off me, but I was even looking to see if I could make another Kent Hovind video, because Kent
Hovind's moving off of YouTube. YouTube's coming down on him pretty hard for his anti-vax and anti.
Funny enough, I did see something earlier on that. Is it Robert Batty?
I mean, I'm sure he'll move somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's already started. I forget where he's moving to.
To milk.
Yeah, I don't remember where he's moving to. It's another video on demand service. I don't think it's BitChute, but it's something like BitChute. It's a newer one. Yeah, but that's where he started monetizing his stuff. He pulled monetization because he knew it was going to happen. Because of all the crappy rhetoric he was putting out.
Yeah.
And then YouTube finally started cracking down and said, "Look, you need to stop this stuff, or we're gonna boot you off of here." So he's pulled his stuff.
Yeah, and I started looking as well then because I couldn't find a video on Kent's channel that was long enough at that Theophilus McPherson I've made videos about before, and geez, he's got more YouTube channels than everyone in our niche combined. They literally, it's like he uploads one video, then starts a new channel for the second video. I have absolutely no clue what the guy's doing. He is completely insane.
Maybe he just forgets his password.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, and has no concept of password recovery.
Yeah, that was right in front of me. That one.
Damn, it's logged out again. New channel. God.
That's pretty much what he does. Right, this is getting so annoying. This is what I need to do, see, to stop me being distracted by the side chat, is have people on with me, because now I'm not getting distracted by it, but I am completely ignoring it.
Which is the other side of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So if that's why
track my attention, I apologize, but
that's why my live thing got turned into the terrible stream for terrible people, where it's just me and Mrs. Sick.
Yeah.
We just mostly look at the chat, and then if there's a topic that comes up, we'll just chat shit for a while.
Yeah.
Get back on track. But yeah, when you don't speak to people for every single fucking day, you talk about shit.
Yeah, exactly. Right, you ready for this?
Okay, my friends, Roger, Mud Fossil University, it has started. I have been talking about Mars for years. Since
Mars is flesh. We've got a chin.
There he is. We've got a chin, a nose, and he's a wearer of the spectacles.
Curiosity at 2011. Now they're back up there and they're saying, watch out, warn against.
I knew he was an old git, but when you get this, when you constantly hear somebody's voice and you get this idea in your mind's eye of what they may or may not look like.
Yeah.
I don't know what I thought Roger was going to look like, but it wasn't that.
For me, it's almost exactly that.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Down to the shirt. Like
I don't know what I imagined him to look like. I wonder if he's ever poked himself in the eye with that feather.
That's what the glasses are for.
Yeah, he's got open enthusiasm with his point in and just jabbed himself in the eye.
He's got the wrong prescription on as well. That's why he sees why his pareidolia is so fucking strong.
Yeah. It baffles me, especially Roger's one of the better examples of it, but how they've never sort of looked at anything and thought, I'm just seeing what I want to see here. Or is it a case of he's so far down the rabbit hole, he daren't admit that actually maybe that rock isn't a giant dick, it's just a rock that happens to kind of resemble a dick if you squint a little.
I assume it's a combination of both.
My question is, why does he always have dicks on the mind?
Yeah, I know. It's
that's a Freudian thing.
It is, yeah. It's
I mean, talking about debunked.
I don't know what I thought he was going to look like, but his videos are getting too long for me. That's why I haven't made one for so long. I can't bear him for more than sort of 10, maybe 15 minutes, but this one's 35 minutes long.
So what you do is you watch him in 2 times speed. That way he almost sounds like a normal human being. And the video is faster.
That's a good idea, John. That is an excellent idea. Thank you very much. Second best Bob, live in the afternoon. I love it. Listening while painting a kitchen. My wife does all the painting in our house. You need to learn to delegate, pal. Or just do a really bad job, and then she'll never ask you again.
That's what it is.
How often does your house get painted that it's officially her job?
She
constantly, weekly. I mean, if you're getting painted all the time, then that is your fucking job. I'm not painting the kitchen again.
I've been in here since 7 o'clock this morning. I could go in the house now and the living room may be a different color. I never really know. And I am not making that up either. She will literally change the color of an entire room while I'm at work.
My wife is that way. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Mr.
just,
Sick is more about reorganizing things, and it drives me fucking bananas.
oh,
See, that's the way my wife starts out. So, well, I don't like where this painting was, so she moves the painting. Well, now the wall doesn't match, so she moves this, and then then all of a sudden,
wall.
yes, all of a sudden we live in a completely different house on a completely different street.
yeah. My wife's thing is rearranging the kitchen cupboards. So, for example, she'll say to me when I go in the house, "Oh, I've had a tidy up in the kitchen. The coffee mugs are now in that cupboard there," and I will. Well, it's pointless telling me, because by the time I start remembering that they're there, they will be over there.
The dreaded words, "I've had a tidy up." It's like,
Yeah.
oh God, what have you moved? What important thing that I desperately need to put hands on right this second have you moved to somewhere I will never fucking find again?
Anything that's mine, let's make it as difficult as possible to find. Second best Bob says, "It's my job. I'm in a £2 million house. It's definitely not mine." So you're a burglar then?
The painting burglar.
Yeah, that would
Breaks into
explain
your
it.
house, repaints.
All right, yeah. He's the guy that said he's painted. See what I mean about me having a really shit memory?
Memory is overrated.
Memories. Yeah.
Oh no,
But
memories.
then you have to remember all the bad shit you've done.
Not memories. Different thing entirely.
Oh.
All right, Creaky, don't get distracted. 4 sheep. What's this sheep thing? I'm not understanding it.
No,
And
I definitely don't get that reference.
Well, I'm that keen on the implication that I may or may not have an affinity towards woolly friends.
Yeah, I mean, we all know you don't have any friends.
Well, John, you're definitely a woolly friend. So, just hard and tinny.
That's true.
Right, what are we doing? Hang on a second. Yeah, so what do you think of Roger Spur then, Sick? Is that kind of you think that's what you were expecting? I completely flummoxed by it. But I don't know what I thought he was going to look like.
I just expected an older chap who looks a bit like someone's uncle or their granddad. That is exactly what I expected.
Yeah,
just an old dude who's got some interesting ideas. In the nicest way to put it.
How do you get to that stage of your life and retain that level of gullibility? Because that is gullibility, isn't it?
Is it gullibility? Because he's the one coming up with half this shit.
Yeah, maybe he's just filling in the blanks with.
I think most
into his mind.
Like Rogers, he's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
and all conspiracy theories start with an idea that is true.
Yeah.
Usually that idea is you can't trust the government.
Yeah,
which you can't.
No, you can't.
Not implicitly. And that is a thing that you can always go back to. So, and then the ideas sprout from there. So I always say you don't have to be stupid. You don't there's the stupid, which is the people I cover. They have the stupid, but there's actually being of a low intellect or of having some sort of mental illness or thing that makes you unable to see reality.
Yeah.
You don't have to have anything like that to have the stupid. You just you need an idea. You need a root that is true, and then shit sprouts from it.
Yeah.
Anybody. That's why people come out of it. They haven't changed. Their brain chemistry hasn't suddenly changed. It's just a sort of perspective thing more than anything.
Yeah, it seems certain people, it does seem kind of hardwired. I'm looking it up now because I've read something. It's called bullshit receptivity, but that's kind of the scientific nickname for it. But it's called pseudo profound. I can't bloody remember what it is. Pseudo profound. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it basically what it's essentially saying is if generally people don't only ever believe in kind of one conspiracy theory, it's a kind of you're all in or you're not in at all kind of thing.
There's definitely multiplicity in one's sort of if you believe one thing, they can feed into other things. Is usually what happens.
You know, because
They
we've all
reinforce each
seen
other.
it with flat earthers, haven't we? You know, you know, when the virus.
I once heard the stupidest thing about flat Earth, and it wasn't the belief in the flat Earth. It was that some perfectly reasonable, respectable person said, "Oh, the thing about flat Earth is they rarely have other conspiracies that they believe." And I'm like, what fucking flat earthers have you talked to? They believe everything.
Exactly, yeah. You know, we've seen it. The one that sprung to mind with me then was Nathan Thompson. He went from being YouTube's premier flat earth expert to a coronavirus expert.
Yeah.
You know, at the flip of a coin.
It's more than anything, I think it's currently their current obsession, what they're into at the moment, rather than anything specific. And you know, corona is kind of everywhere at the moment. So, and it's going to remain that way until it isn't. And so it's what they hear, so it's going to be what they think about.
Yeah, exactly. And because they can, you know, they can tie that in with the government, obviously then it's some sort of conspiracy. You know, I'm fairly sure that we're not being told the entire story, but, you know, I don't think that for the same reasons as, you know, the conspiracy theorists think it, if that makes sense.
You know, because you got your anti-vaxxer shit as well, and that, that technically don't trust the government, but then it's like, but what about doctors? It's like they want money, but then you got your nurses, and you got these frontline workers, people who save lives every day, and you think that every single one of those, it's like, use your fucking brain.
There's no way in the world, and you can apply this to any conspiracy theory, there's no way in the world it would remain as is, because somebody would slip up. All it takes is one person who is in on it, kind of, you know, as they say. It would just take one of those people to let something.
I would say anything outside of the military, because military has like checks and balances for that shit to keep secrets. Anything outside of that, like they couldn't cover up a cum stain on a dress. What the fuck do you think these really, really big important things with just normal people who aren't incentivized by fucking court martials and shit?
And you know,
it doesn't make sense.
Well, you know, secrets about the government that they don't want you to know. How the hell did you find out about it then? If they didn't want you to know, you can bet your ball bag you wouldn't know.
But the problem is they think that there are some people that have blown the whistle. They think they've got the whistleblowers, like the you know, that cherry picked, like the NASA photo. Well, they said it was fake. No, they didn't. They didn't say it was fake.
No, they said that it looks fake because it was CGI, because it has to be. Is that the one you mean? Because that's one.
The photoshopped one, which is
it's photoshopped because it has to be.
But he's using the term Photoshop as a verb rather than as, like, he doesn't mean photoshopped. He means clipped together.
Yeah, exactly. But
anything is going to be a composite image. Even everything that is like all their beloved Nikon P1 bazillion that takes a composite image because it's a digital camera.
Even
a film camera is going to take a composite image as it takes the red spectrum, the blue spectrum, the green spectrum, and mashes them together.
Exactly. So Liquid Flames has just super chatted. Whatever they're not telling us, we either don't want to know or really shouldn't for security reasons, which is a much more accurate way of saying what I was trying to say when I said, you know, I'm sure there's things that we don't get told, but quite often there may be a really good reason why we're not getting told.
The one thing that they quote unquote have, like, there's the whole Edward Snowden thing, and that is a big load of, we thought that, but then it was one of those things that we sort of assumed that they were spying on absolutely everything. It was just more of a verification of that fact. That we didn't have before.
If you needed Edward Snowden to tell you that the government was spying on you, then your head's so far up your ass you don't know. You know, I mean, you're just lost.
Yeah, exactly. But because there was a bit of a kickoff in my Discord server the other day, which I definitely didn't add to. Somebody was trying to get me to talk about politics, and I won't talk about politics. And there's a couple of really good reasons for it. And the main reason is I don't know anything about politics. I don't follow politics. I don't care about politics. And people always get mad at me when I say that. Oh, but you should care. I know I should, but I still don't.
I can't make myself care about it. The problem I always had with politics was that no matter your opinion, everyone is always mad at you.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the things here. Everybody's giving Boris a hard time now. And yeah, he's an idiot, but so am I. But the point is, it doesn't matter what he does, he will not be able to do right for doing wrong, or whichever way around you say that stupid saying. It doesn't matter what he does, there's going to be 50 people on the left who think he's right, 50 people on the right who think he's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you see that clip of him like bull rushing that poor child?
Yeah. I'm not trying to
so
say
we're talking about things he did right then. I mean,
yeah. But can you imagine it, right? He's probably wanted to be prime minister for most of his political career, hasn't he? And that day finally arrives. He gets that call. Boris, it's happening. You're gonna be prime minister. And he's jumping around excited, and the guy
being excited like a child.
Yeah, by the way,
flapping in the wind.
Going into a worldwide pandemic, so you need to sort that out first.
Shit.
Exactly. I bet he did say something along those lines. But can you imagine?
Definitely don't like. I wouldn't take his job. To get rid of him, I wouldn't replace him. If it had to be me, I'd be like, no.
Yeah,
no, crazy.
I wouldn't
carry on.
Because it's one of those things, as you quite rightly said. Doesn't matter what he does. Everyone's going to hate. Not everyone, but a lot of people are going to hate him. A lot of people are going to love him, and he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, Grizzly Bill wants to know when daytime streaming started. Well, it started at about 2 o'clock, actually, because I couldn't think of anything to make a video about. So I thought, well, let's go live. My audience is generally very
we've settled on politics, obviously.
Yeah, I know, for some bizarre reason. I do have a habit of doing that, but because the last time I said I would never talk about politics, I ended up talking about politics for about an hour. So moving on. Thank you, Grizzly Billow. But yeah, it hasn't started. It's not a thing. It's just a thing for today.
Just for right now.
Just for right now.
Thankfully, I remembered before like this finished that I was like, right, I just finished recording a couple of videos worth of audio. I'll do my audio mastering while I'm talking to you, because and I completely forgot to do it until about 10 minutes ago.
Basically ruined your day as well as my own now then.
Yeah, so I thought, I can do this and do a bit of work at the same time, and I nearly fucked it up.
Why not? Do you know, this could be a video actually? I'm just thinking in lazy terms.
In extremely lazy terms.
Yeah, this conversation could be a video on my channel highlighting the problems of being a content creator in our sort of space.
Well, what really doesn't help is when you're just really bad at it.
Yeah, I know that.
My favorite recent comment, actually, is this guy who just said, "Wake up! These videos are inane and pointless. Stop making them, please." And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that piece of information? Well, that's not a criticism. That's just you don't like it. Okay, go away.
It always baffles me, and I'm fairly lucky. I don't get that many negative comments, or not that many that I actually see anyway. But when people comment to tell me that, for example, I talk too much in my videos.
Oh, that's so common.
I have no idea why people find it so unbelievable that a commentary channel.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I know those comments are coming from the First Amendment soft sit communities, the people who watch the Schrodinger's cats and because a lot of those guys, and Schrodinger's cat has gotten a little better about doing this, but a lot of people have told me you need to start breaking these videos a little bit more so you can protect yourself against DMCA claims.
Yeah.
But the majority of those guys just play the original source video, breaking up very little every now and again.
Right. I got you.
So that community has gotten used to being spoon-fed somebody else's content on somebody's channel.
Yeah.
And they get all butthurt when, yeah.
So when somebody offers commentary on it, more detailed commentary or more, sarcastic commentary, they don't see it for what it is. They see it as me doing that type of video incorrectly.
I do feel personally that I interrupt more than most people.
You do. And I watched you a video this morning, and I had just finished reading my own comments where I'd been told about 8 times that I talk too much. And I was watching your video, and I actually did think, geez, he interrupts way more than I do. I'm going to comment now and tell him to stop interrupting so much.
Yeah, I call it leaning into the ADHD. If I hear something, I'm like, I have to say something about that. And I don't like bullet pointing comments. So someone said, because you'll have someone and they'll sit there and they'll talk. And then they go, well, you did this and that and the other. Yeah. And I'm so bored of myself. So I'd rather do shorter but more common things than.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. But I just don't understand that. But what Johnny just said does make
a certain sense. Yeah.
If they're not used to my style of video, then they're not going to get it, are they? And you were saying about the way they make it, and they've been advised to break the videos up a bit. This is all kicked off yesterday. I think there's a channel who makes content about kids' toys, I want to say, something along those, and he's just had 150 videos taken down by YouTube.
Oof.
Because it wasn't transformative enough.
That's crazy.
It's nuts, isn't it? That would be about a quarter. Hang on a second, guys.
That would be a big ooch.
Yeah.
What is that jazzy jazz going on?
It's some sort of ringtone, I think.
Oh, that piece of shit. How dare he have a phone?
Exactly. During his own live stream. My goodness.
Should turn off his house.
He should, the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the one outlet that powers his computer.
He's only allowed to make videos.
Ever. Everything else he's got to stop doing. Like no more vape shop, no more motorcycles, no more tattoos, videos only.
I've ridden my bike once in the last year, and that was when I rode it from my old house to my new house. It's just buried in my garage, and I used to use the bike a lot when I was working more regularly in the vape shop, but I only work 2 days in the vape shop. I work 4 days a month there. For Callum.
Official Creaky only works 4 days a month.
I want to say.
Yep, that's what I heard.
But yeah.
Speaking of YouTube problems.
Yeah.
I like this segue.
Lunch while we're live, dear. Anyway.
I finished my documentary, and that comes out for channel members and patrons on Friday.
I still haven't sent you the waiver, have I?
No, you haven't. And I most certainly did not forge your signature on it.
Oh, there we are. Good. I'm glad you didn't do that. So now I don't have to worry about finding it now in the messages I've received from you.
Exactly.
So when's it out? On Friday? Oh no, it's out on Friday, isn't it?
What's that?
It's out for your members on Friday, you said, yeah?
Members, patron, yeah, and then of course everybody who participated in it will obviously they're going to be invited to it. So I'll have two showings. I think one at 6-7 o'clock your time, and then 6-7 o'clock my time.
Right, is that what you've sent me on Discord?
Yes.
via Google Drive.
No, that's actually the trailer.
Right. Should we play the trailer for people to see now, or don't you want to?
I'll go ahead. Yeah, for certain.
If I can, hang on a second. Never tried doing this before. Oh, hang on.
Is a computer code.
Oh, it's me. Big sexy guy. Hang on a sec. Right. So let me get rid of that. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, you are, but I thought I'd kicked one of you out there. Right, share. Screen. Window. That one there. I think. Let me. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, and I don't really want to. Hang on a second. Let me just have a look in my. No, there's nothing that may or may not dox me. Right, let's get rid of. Forgetting how everything works. And let's watch Johnny O's trailer.
Is a computer code an algorithm capable of differentiating between genuinely fake news and somebody like me who makes fun of fake news? I don't think it is.
In 2020, the beginning of a pandemic left the masses in what seemed like a worldwide lockdown.
And God forbid your channel actually gets deleted, then you're left with no income.
With the average American spending 20% more time on YouTube, content creators capitalized on the opportunity, hoping to bridge the income gap caused by the pandemic.
If they're saying that I'm pushing this bad, dangerous conversation, why wouldn't they just let me add that and make everything clear? Because they don't give a shit.
But creators ran into new obstacles. Managing the ever-changing landscape of social media proved more difficult than most anticipated.
So, what happens now?
Yeah.
That is like a proper documentary.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of time spent in that sucker.
Yeah, I can see, because God, we did this interview, I want to say last year, John.
It was February, I think. February or March.
Right.
Yeah.
I knew it was a long time ago.
Sir Sig never returned my emails, so you know.
I know he's a bit of a dick, and oh shit, he's still here.
Oh dang it!
I don't recall getting any, but that's common to me.
You said earlier on, I've got children, you liar. No, did it fly by then? Did I? Yeah. No. Okay.
I don't know what you said. I was checking.
Right.
Did you actually send me an email, or are you just?
I think it was like a comment on a live stream.
You didn't return my email. Well, I commented on a live stream that was switched off, and I did it after. And yeah, okay.
He's got one better than he's sick, because my best excuse would have been, well, I'm sure I thought of asking you. I didn't actually do it, and you cannot read my mind.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's good that I'm not in it, because I'd have just been like, penis joke. Penis joke.
There's nothing wrong with the penis joke. I opened my video on Friday with a fart, because I came across something on my YouTube homepage. A guy had uploaded a video from the dash cam in his car, and basically all it was, he farted, it annoyed his wife, he started laughing and got 7 million views. So I thought, well, I'm going to start my next video off with a giant fart, which definitely wasn't a sound effect. And no, didn't get 7 million views. Can't imagine why.
Damn it, YouTube. Oh,
I know.
Lied to me.
I just do not get it. I'm not eating lamb by any chance, because these chicken thighs are absolutely delicious.
I get hate for putting the fart noises in my Dingleberries videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, people fucking lose their shit about it. And it's like, oh, why you put a fart noise in here? It's like, did you not read the title? It's called Dingleberries.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It baffles me the things that people will pick out of a video to complain about or to be upset about. So I can make a video about, there we are, was it Fridays or no? So my update video on Friday. Sovereign citizen gets prison sentence and blames the government. So that was
technically
an interesting topic. It was a follow-up to, because I did 3 videos last week because I was feeling energetic. And some of the things people were pointing out in that video to pick faults in me had absolutely no bearing on the content of that video, either from me or from the video I was reacting to. But they still somehow felt it was appropriate to say, you know, you're bald. We'll just ignore the fact that I killed somebody and that his wife was supporting him and calling him a good man, but you're bald and you wear glasses.
I mean, to be fair though, are they wrong? Are they wrong?
Well, I've just got a high forehead. I'm not technically bald.
Yeah. My hairline goes down to my ass.
I did threaten. Yeah, it does. I did threaten to grow a skullet, but no,
that is a threat.
I got about 4 days in, and I started to get the old, the old Jason Statham pasties on the side. So, I thought, no, best keep a hat on or have a shave. And it gets really warm in this room, so I had a shave. It's truly bizarre. But I don't know why I find it so surprising though, because it's YouTube, isn't it?
The thing that gets me, the thing that genuinely, I don't want to say bothers, but just truly baffles, is the unfair comment. The one that just takes something in the least possible charity. I mean, again, this is why don't do fucking political shit. It's just not worth it, because people will take you at the least charitable interpretation, no matter, or the one that fucking does drive me bononkers. Bononkers. It's not bad. It's you talk about a thing and someone goes, why didn't you bring up this thing? Why didn't you bring up the other thing? Because there's only so many fucking hours in the day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I did my Kent Hovind.
See a 15-minute video and they attribute about 30 minutes of your time to creating that 15-minute video. They don't seem to understand, especially for somebody as stupid as me, that I have to do a bizarre amount of reading just to be able to sound as if I may possibly be close to knowing what I'm talking about.
That Kent Hovind video I put up, I've had more than 0 people have a go at me for not bringing up every single bad thing about him ever.
Yeah,
I am a channel who focuses on the argument within the video.
Yeah,
that's a thing I do on purpose because I don't know if X thing that everyone's saying about a person is actually fucking true. Now, in the case of Ken Hovind, there
probably is,
but it's still irrelevant to what we are talking about right now. Yeah. So why the fuck? I don't care.
No.
Where in that video, I don't fucking care.
No.
And the fact that like everybody talks about it, everybody talks about that Ken Hovind shit. So if you want to hear about it, literally go to any other fucking video on the platform.
Yeah,
I've got a pretty in-depth look at those types of allegations into Ken Hovind on a video that I put out like a month ago, and everybody says they're interested in it, but nobody watches them.
Why didn't you mention this thing? Because you won't watch it.
Exactly.
But I just need you to mention it offhand, because otherwise, how can I come?
But that community post I spoke about, I think I did this before you two joined me. The community post I put up last week asking people which topic that I currently make videos about do you like the best. Now, my views, according to my analytics, would tell me that it's a toss-up between First Amendment auditors and sovereign citizens, but they both scored the lowest in the survey.
There's a difference between your audience and what YouTube promotes.
Right.
And I learned a long time ago to sort of differentiate the two.
Yeah. Because the way I'm interpreting my data at the minute, so what am I? I'm currently sitting on 58.3 thousand subscribers, right? Which is fantastic. My videos average between 25 and 35,000. We'll say 30,000 to make it easy. So that's about, I know it's a little bit over, but for simplicity, we'll say my views equate to about 50% of my subscribers. But if I look at my analytical data, it's less than that, because about 30% of the people that watch every single one of my videos isn't subscribed to me. So,
well, you've got the metric of unique viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Which is
and
much
I've been told
different.
mine is relatively high. It's 3.2 views per user. That's the metric, sick, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that. The one I'm talking about is just the unique viewers thing, which is like a number.
Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of views per
viewer.
Yeah, views per viewer, which I know sounds stupid, but I think it means that,
some people watch all of your videos. Some people watch one topic that they're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But
and that's another thing that baffles me as well. So I've said this loads of times. People who have been familiar names in the comment section of my videos for forever, and all of a sudden they will just rip me a new one. But my response is always, well, did it never occur to you that at some point I was going to say something that you didn't like?
It's that they're so mad that you could ever say something that disagrees with them. They can't even fucking fathom the idea that you might disagree on something. How dare you? You are now officially, and it's always, you're a bad person now.
Yeah, because
actually, fuck you.
Yeah, the way I looked at it, right, is, when the response I used to make, I don't make it anymore. I don't bloody bother. But it's kind of, well, so, Creaky, I love your content. It's amazing. You're so funny. Until you say one thing that I don't like, then you're a giant knob.
Right.
I was always the giant knob. That's the brand.
Again, so am I, but I don't understand why people find it so surprising when I say one thing that they don't like. I had somebody rip into me, I think it was last month. I made a First Amendment, no, it was a sovereign citizen. And I was ripped into for a few different, because he didn't say to the camera in his video, I am a sovereign citizen. There's no way he could be a sovereign citizen. The fact that all his other videos show him to be a sovereign citizen seem to be irrelevant.
Or
so
making sovereign citizen talking points.
Yeah, and I dared to point out that he had a Trump t-shirt on, and that may or may not have said something about his character. People went mental.
I mean, I think the auditing stuff is, if you're wanting to avoid political stuff, I think it's inherently political, is that kind of content.
Yeah, it is.
Like that's why it brings so many pissed off people. And that's probably one of the, I don't know fucking dick all about the topic.
Yeah.
And I mean, that hasn't stopped me before, but
no,
I'm fully aware of how little I know about this topic. So I'm sort of more standoffish on it. But more than anything, I'm not convinced I could make a good video, a good me video out. Whether or not it writes itself, it makes its own content.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So,
and this is something I've addressed with people before. Only you can make a Sir Sick video. I can't.
Right.
Johnny can't. I can only make a Creaky Blinder video, which again is why you're baffled. So say, for example,
Creaky, that's the idea, right? That's the idea.
Yeah.
I should make a Creaky Blinder video. You should make a Sir Sick video. Sir Sick should make a plot hole video.
Yeah, exactly. Just to show people how jarring it is. Because, for example, the video that Sick put up, it was yesterday, your Kent Hovind video went up, Sick, didn't it?
Yes.
So if I made that exact same video now and uploaded it tonight,
it would be very different.
It would be the same video. Of course,
it would be completely different. Like one of the things you were talking about, Roger's videos and how they're too long and that bothers you. But like when you get past 10 minutes for me, I don't even consider the rest of that video 9 times out of 10, because the way I make videos is to start at the beginning and get as far as I can before I get bored.
That's exactly what I do, and maybe I should approach it from that way. Let me just address a couple of super chats, guys. £2 from UKPI.
Okay.
How do you get over losing your mojo as a YouTuber?
Haven't lost it yet, so
Yeah, like I say, somebody pointed out earlier on, though, am I burnt out? No, it's not that I'm burnt out. It's just
you
today.
can't find something to do today.
Yeah, I just
Some days
I just
is
couldn't
when
find
you-
that video.
Yeah.
I can't just react to anything blindly, otherwise it won't make a good video. They
Oh,
don't
that's
make
what-
particularly brilliant videos when I do find something. So, I've got to be careful.
super
$5
chat.
from
Okay.
some old dude says, hi, Creaky. Oh, some old
Why are you
dude.
sending yourself super chats?
Yeah, he's got a very majestic beard. Let me just address something very quickly, and this is for some old dude. I logged on to Cameo because I'm a worldwide internet sensation and saw that you'd booked me for a Cameo, but it had expired. I didn't get a notification or anything. And now I've had feedback from Cameo saying that one of my fans isn't happy. Well, first of all, I haven't got any fans. I've got viewers. And secondly, I just didn't see it, pal. If you want me to do it, I still can, obviously. But if you don't, that's cool as well. But I didn't ignore the request. I just didn't see it. So apologies if you think I'm an even bigger knob than I actually am. And the last
super
one is
chat.
from
Okay.
Kenneth New. You need a beer with your snack. Keep up the awesome content. Great stuff. I don't really drink much. So I'm on water to avoid me shitting my pants while I'm live.
No, you just want to piss yourself instead.
Yeah, which is because well, you can pee yourself. That's no biggie. But I don't know if smell-o-vision is a thing yet. I wouldn't want to scare people with
I
my
wouldn't want
power
either, I'll be
movements.
honest. that ammonia smell
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
not much better.
no, yes.
You're old anyway, so you already smell of piss. So I guess most.
Yeah,
people
I
know.
do. Yeah, some Werther's originals.
I thought it was piss and biscuits.
Oh, I do like a biscuit. I do like a biscuit. Honestly, the last few, this IBS has been kicking my ass so bad. I can barely eat anything, says the guy who just ate 2 chicken thighs. But do you know that may literally be all that passes my lips today? I once I've eaten one thing, it's as if my guts go, right, that's it. No, you're not eating anything else today, you old fat get. That's your lot. Just go and have 7 shits this evening instead of eating.
Do you want to do the some old dude thing?
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Some old blinder creaking along through the looking hole. I never told Cameo I was unhappy. But it was you, was it? Maybe it's just something Cameo send out if you cancel.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure
assume if
they're
they
unhappy
don't-
because they've lost the revenue. But if I didn't ignore it, I just didn't see it in time, and I apologize. So, let me know, pal. Let me know. I'll be happy to do it for you.
So Cameo is trying to make you feel bad. My goodness.
Yeah, but they clearly don't know I've been married nearly 30 years. I've got a wife who's more than happy to do that.
Yep.
That's why I barely am on anything.
Poor guys, Creaky has IBS. Christ, now he's irritable at both ends. Down from my wife. No,
Don't you fucking hate it when your subscribers are funnier than you?
Yeah, I know. How do you deal with that, Sick? Because I've never had to deal with that.
You've
so
never
far.
had that problem.
No, not yet. Anyway.
Well, one day you'll figure it out.
Yeah. The other funny thing is, though, right? What my audience finds funny, my wife usually shouts at me for and finds irritating. Do you guys experience that as well, or is it just my wife that hates me?
No,
No, my wife often makes fun of me for everything just because.
Me and Mrs. Sick have incredibly similar senses of humor. So, basically, most of what I joke about is exactly the kind of thing. What gets me is when I'll write a joke and I'm like, I am so fucking happy with that. That is brilliant. That makes me laugh my fucking pants off.
Yeah.
And no bugger mentions it.
Yeah, I hate that. So
It hurts.
I've got this test. So if I'm making a video right here, right now, and I say something and it makes me laugh myself, so I think that's funny. People are going to laugh at that because it was funny. So what I'll do generally is I'll go in the house and I'll grab my wife and I'll say, "Can you tell me if this is funny?" And I'll say it to her, and if her face just doesn't move or react at all, I go, "Right, thanks, babe, that was funny then," and just go back into the studio.
Fair enough.
How funny something is.
I know how funny something is if I tell it to Mrs. Sick and she goes, because
that's kind of it.
then you know. Right. But that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny that I always
laugh. It means it's funny generally. Now, if I went in the house and then right now and fell down the stairs and broke my arm, that's hysterical.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
Jokes, well, yeah. I'm not trying to pretend it's not.
Next time it happens. I mean,
yeah, but jokes somehow are not funny.
I just have this idea that you set yourself up a camera in your house, and there's this like proper CCT-esque footage of you just slamming down a stairs.
I got up this morning, right? At 6 o'clock, I was walking down the stairs and I was still quite tired, and my mind had an additional step there which wasn't there.
Oh, the extra step.
The extra step, but going down the stairs, strangely.
When you try...
And I literally, this was full. It just went flying out in front of me, smashed onto the floor, made the most horrendous noise, and I was on my knees on the floor. Because that's where I ended up, and I just sort of listened. 5 seconds. So I just turned around. No, I'm fine, love, because she didn't hear anything. I do not understand. But I can fart at 5 o'clock in the afternoon in my studio, and she'll send me a WhatsApp message to say, "Don't fart, you stink." But she at 6 o'clock this morning when nobody else in the house was awake. This means war, hatred, unending. Now I have something to live for. Thank you for the super chat, but I don't understand that. I don't understand some people's comments. This means war, hatred, unending. Now I have something to live for.
I've mentioned something that we've all completely forgotten about.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the problem with live streaming. Like 15 seconds is long enough for me to completely forget what the fuck I just said. So someone will say something.
What a show off. Only takes me about 3. I can literally be halfway through a sentence.
Sorry, where am I?
Yeah, exactly. And my audience have started catching on to this now, and they will deliberately go out of their way to distract me.
No, not us. We would never do that.
Yeah, you may or may not be guilty of that, young Johnny.
I might be a young shit.
How old are you? You're one of these people I can't gauge. You could be 21 or 48.
I'm in my 40s.
Are you really? You're just what? Do you know some people you look at them and you can't figure out how old they are? You're one of those guys.
I hate it when I'm a baby.
Yeah. Most people look at me and think,
and this is just based on his dulcet tones. I reckon Sick is around the 33, 34 mark.
You think I'm a baby?
Are you older than that, yeah?
I'm a bit older than that.
But
right. I'm not 40.
So he's 35, 36.
Right, yeah. I don't know, it's just a useless talent that I've got. Well, it's not really a talent because I'm wrong
because you got it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See this, some old dude is saying, look over there now. And even though I know there's nothing over there, I am very tempted to...
I mean, there is that thing behind you. I don't know. It's been creeping about all this.
Yeah, I know. No, there is. What is she? No. The reason I looked then is because I couldn't remember whether my savage dog was in here with me, but she's not. I've got a spare dog anyway, if anybody wants one.
A spare dog?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get this fat.
People need extra dogs.
Archie,
extra.
I need a dog.
Archie, you still alive? Archie, come on, boy.
I need the responsibility.
Come on, you lazy cat.
I put food and water out for him every now and again. They pretty much take care of themselves.
And I don't do that shit.
I've got a really tiny dog that I never have to walk.
Just put it on your head. It's a wig.
Well, my actual dog is in the house, and my spare dog is too lazy to get out of his bed.
Oh my God, it's one of them.
It is,
If I
yeah.
look like that, I would be too lazy to get out of bed too.
Oh, yes, he is. He's one of my puppies. I used to have a British Bulldog, and we used to breed her, and he's the very first puppy we ever had. And my son, he's my son's dog, he is, but he's staying with us for a while. But he's really old for a Bulldog. He's 9 years old, which is pretty old for a British Bulldog.
He does look kind of done.
He is. He's done and dumb, and he just can't be bothered to do anything. He can barely be bothered to stay alive. You know, he's that sort of age of dog, but he's a nice dog. He just doesn't do anything apart from sit in that bed.
So is it like, oh, I've got a treat for you? Treat? Yeah, but it's over there.
The only thing he comes out of his bed for is to take a shit.
At least he's doing better than you then.
Yeah, I was going to say he's already one ahead of me. He's already one ahead of me, but there we are. It is what it is, isn't it? Right. Anyway,
I'm going to piss off because I should get back to work.
Yeah, and I came on for about 15 minutes just to ask my audience if they had any thoughts of what they'd like to see me make a video about, and this has been going now for longer than my normal live stream. So
I was ahead on work. Now I'm not.
Yeah, I'm massively behind.
Yep. You've got a massive behind. I know it.
I have, yeah. I think it's broken. There's a nasty crack running right down the middle.
And it's got this
There's a
weird
surgery for that.
oozing liquid.
Right, thank you, lads.
All right. I'll catch you later, dude.
Take care, sir.
Bye.
Ta-ra, pal.
Now it's a black box next to Creaky Blinder.
I'm still here.
Yeah, no.
I am still here, but I am gonna close this stream down now once. So you're more than welcome to stay until I close it down, or you can just sit there and listen to me say thank you to people, and entirely up to you, John.
Oh, I got to piss off because I've got my people looking at me like, why are you not working?
Are you not concentrating in work today?
Yeah.
Take care, pal.
Because quite honestly, this is more fun.
Yeah, cool. Take care, man. I'll speak to you soon, right?
Bye, brother. Cheers, man.
Bye, buddy. How do I... Oh, there we are. It's just me now. Penis joke. Obviously, nothing wrong with the penis joke, sick. Yeah, so I came on for 10, 15... What do you mean, happy birthday? It's not my birthday. My birthday was in November. I came on for like 10, 15 minutes just to... Oh, excuse me. Just to... Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm finishing the live stream, Mr. Andrat. I saw you arrived. Obviously. Oh, 7 million views. Bring them on. I am a Scorpio. Not that that's a real thing, but apparently I am. And apparently I have got a sting in my tail. So I've been reliably informed by people. But it's definitely not my birthday. But anyway, I've got to go. I can't remember how to end the stream. But if anybody does have any suggestions for things they'd like to see me make content about, creaky@creakyblinder.com, or you can send it to videosuggestions@creakyblinder.com. Either way, thank you, love you, bye. Why have you got to click 2 buttons?
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.